I died in my Minecraft hardcore world. Now, no, this is not clickbait or rage bait or whatever bait. This is real. I did die, and you guys are gonna watch my thought process going into how stupid I am sometimes when I play video games. Now, I hope you guys really, really enjoy this video because I spent over 24 hours of in-game time playing this stupid vlog game. Now, anyways, please like and subscribe and share this video to all your friends because Season 3 of Hardcore is gonna go crazy hard. And the first thing I need to do is to tear down this broken villager breeder. After that, I need to clear a spot for the new one. Now that the villager breeder is done, the hardest part is going to be getting the villagers in there. I also had to take villagers from my iron farm, and I know that's going to haunt me back later. After around 10 minutes, I finally got both villagers inside of their new forever home. And after about a day, I went to go see if there were any villager babies, and there were. Yay! Now, my original entire goal for this video was just going to be build a bigger and better trading hall than what I have. It definitely changed over time, but here's me blowing a bunch of stuff up for the trading hall. Now, I spent very, very little time trying to make this look good, so I just wanted to get the villagers down here. And speaking of villagers, guess whose villager breeder works perfectly? Mine. I'm so good at this game sometimes. And there he goes. So this mod's called trade cycling. All it does is recycle all the trades so I don't have to keep placing the lectern over and over again. But still, this took me 4 minutes and this is sped up by 2,000%. I threw a farmer down here this time because I need more golden carrots because those are essential. Now, I have no idea how this guy got here because I only had one librarian and one farmer. I don't know where this second librarian came from, but he's here now and I need to try and get him down there, which I ended up giving up on because he made me mad. And my next step is to fix my now not working iron farm. So I brought some of the villagers over from my villager breeder, which took way too long. But after probably around 10 minutes, I got them in and I trapped the zombie in there, so my farm worked again. Yay! Now, from that last clip to this clip, I took a good 2-month break. And what better way to come back than by building Steve's lava chicken from the brand new Minecraft movie. And one of the blocks I needed a bunch of is polished tuff, which I found plenty of regular tuff in this cave. And after getting way more tuff than I needed, I decided to finally leave. And now I'm going to give you guys a big montage of me collecting pretty much everything I need for this project. And for the biggest question tonight, what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken? You guys are about to find out. My next big project I'm about to build is a giant mob farm. But I don't have any ladders, so I have to craft a bunch so I can get back up there. And around here, I realized I made a really, really big mistake. I built it one too big. And after having a little mini heart attack thinking I messed something up, the farm finally worked. Now, I was going to go strip mining for some diamonds until I uncovered a trial chamber right under my base. And I only really ended up fighting zombies down here. I ended up taking a little bit more time to explore this place until I found the skeleton spawner. But with how insanely lucky I am, there was also a cave spider spawner. And not wanting to die just yet, I ran away. But lucky for me, I ended up escaping. And from that last clip to this current clip, I really didn't do anything other than try and plan out a way to get a netherite upgrade template. And I'm not sure if this is considered cheating, I really don't care. But I went into a creative copy of the world and mapped out a route to get my netherite upgrade template from this bastion. And I figured out that in this chest there is a netherite upgrade template, so I got really lucky with that. The only problem I have is trying to find a safe way down here. And just because I stole a couple of the gold blocks. And I honestly thought that that was going to take me a lot longer than it did. It took me maybe 10 minutes max. My new plan is to go mine a bunch of diamonds with my fortune pickaxe so I can get a bunch of those netherite upgrade templates. And after that little mining trip and the 2 netherite upgrade templates I had, I managed to go from 2 to over 20. I also did a bit of mining in the nether to try and get some ancient debris. And after crafting 3 netherite ingots, I finally had myself some netherite gear. Oh, this feels so good. Now this is also a clip from my test world, but I went out and built a raid farm so I could see if that would work pretty well. And after 2 raids, it worked really well. Now the most annoying part about building the raid farm is transferring the villager over there. But after finally getting him into the boat, we sailed off to the sea. I finally found the perfect spot to build the raid farm. Now the only problem is building it. And now comes the scariest part, finally testing out the raid farm itself. Now, I'm not sure if this is part of the design or I screwed up building somehow, but sometimes mobs will get stuck up here, whether it be witches or regular pillagers. And this time it was a witch who gave me one of my scariest and first close call to death in this video. So this is where I realized, yeah, I need to use my totems. But other than that slight issue, the farm works perfectly and I'm able to finally get totem of undyings. And next, I'm building a wool farm. I also ended up running the raid farm again just so I can get a few more totems. Yeah, I spent too much time there. I then tried the TNT method for searching for ancient debris, and it went pretty well. And after that trip, I ended up having enough netherite for a full set of armor. For my next mission, I want to work on trying to get to the end. And I think I'm finally prepared to head to the end. I started mining down into what I thought was going to be a stronghold, but I ended up in a trial chamber. But it is really helpful because I ended up getting slime balls, which I eventually might use. But after a bit more exploring, I finally found the stronghold and the end portal. And finally, I'm here. This is probably going to be the scariest thing I've ever had to do. Honestly, this fight was really easy. I didn't even end up popping a totem, so. Now, trying to find an end city was definitely the scariest part because I had a bridge over the void endlessly. But after running around for a bit, I finally found one and I was really hoping this one had the ship. I'm not gonna go too much into detail of me raiding the end city since it was mostly just me fighting off these stupid shulkers, but I did find an end chest which I put a bunch of my totems in. And finally, we got an elytra, so I can finally fly around and not have to walk everywhere. And speaking of flying around, and since I didn't have any fireworks on me, I just pillared up and then jumped off. Until out of the corner of my eye, I saw an end gateway so I could finally get home. And the first thing I did when I got home is I enchanted my elytra with Unbreaking 3 and Mending. So I wanted to keep running my raid farm, but I was out of bad omen potions, so I had to fly kind of far away to find this pillager outpost. And after killing plenty of pillagers, I finally got another bad omen potion. Now, the next thing I wanted to get done was to try and find a wither, and spoiler alert if you didn't read the title, this is kind of how I died. Now, after almost dying and popping about 8 totems in the nether, I wanted to take it chill and try and make my land look a little bit nicer. But I ended up running out of dirt, and guess what light bulb popped up in my head? I need a beacon. So I thought it would be an amazing, brilliant, beautiful idea to build a wither skeleton farm. And I wasted about the next almost 3 hours of my life on this. Now, I'm not 100% sure if I just followed the tutorial very, very wrong or it was very, very off. But yeah, I almost died here. And when I finally dug out, I realized I'm missing quite a few blocks. I was also 15,000 blocks away from my main base. So instead of showing a 15-minute travel montage, here's a jump cut. And after doing some last-minute organization, I thought it was finally time to head off. And you know the drill, same thing as last time, jump cut, boom, we're here, yay. Now, if I did everything right, this should hopefully go back to the kill chamber. I'm awesome. Now, the video I watched said I had to wait probably around 2 minutes, and I did. So I'm going to go check what's going on through the other side of the portal. Oh, okay, yeah, there's a bunch of wither skeletons, and they're coming for me. Oh, shoot. And I didn't get a wither skull. So, and I know this farm is busted, so we're going to go back to the old-fashioned way. So now the moment I'm sure everyone clicked on this video for, the time I died. Now I looked up an easier way to kill the wither, and one of the ways I found was trapping him under the end portal frame. So I'm just gonna let the rest of this play out and give you guys my genuine reaction. Even though I wasn't recording my audio, I'm gonna recreate my reaction right here. And alright, so get him. What the? How'd he get out? Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. No, 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 no. I'm dead. I'm dead. No, 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 please, please, please. No. So yeah, this is the end of Beanie Boy Hardcore Season 2. Season 1 didn't last much longer than this, surprisingly. But Season 3 is going to be coming out soon, and hopefully we're going to make it past episode 4.